Hey everybody, how's it going out there? I have no clue whether you can hear me or not. This is my VR to the Band of Briars. Smoking in public. Got my pipe out here. I'm at work waiting on a crew to come in. These guys over here, right up here, we'll have a whole line of vans and Suburbans and little four-wheelers and stuff that they run all over. Right behind me is what they're doing. They're calling what they call humping cars. They're on a big hump up here, so they push them down the hump and they split up into 10 or 15 different tracks to make the train so they get it to go where they want. So this is about my probably about my third pipe, but I haven't been loading them all the way full just because I don't know when my crew's here. I don't want to load up a full bowl, so I've been loading about half. So I guess I'm at about, if I've done 3 of them, that'd be about 1.5 so far. And if my crew doesn't get here, I'm going to load it up again. And so these guys behind me, they've already made the comment, because I walk over there and I watch them, and then I walk up to the front and talk to some of the other drivers, and this crew behind me says, "Man, that pipe smells good. You can stay there all night and smoke it for all we care." So, I don't know if they'll be able to stay here all night and smoke it, but that's what they're doing back here, in case you're wondering. When a train comes in, it may come here. Think of each car as a passenger on an airline. You're coming into an airport, and maybe you got a group of 2 or 3 people going to another city. You got a group of 50 going to another city. You got one going here, getting all on different planes. Well, that's what these guys are doing. So a train has come in, now they're dividing it up. They got a little electronic board out here that tells them, you know, which or how many. It's all these guys are doing is how many cars. And so these guys will walk beside and count the cars and unhook them. And then we're up this, why they call this humping, because we're on a hump. This is a hump yard. We're up on a hill. So you got a couple of big motors back here pushing them this way. And they roll them over there to the hill, and once they are unhooked, once these guys over here unhook them, then they roll down the hill. And then there's a set of scales over there. You got a guy in a big tower, like a short air traffic control tower almost. And there's a set of scales. He knows what the grade is down the hill. He knows how many cars are going. He knows the weight of the cars. And he knows what track they're going to. So he'll electronically do the switches, and then depending on how heavy they are, how far down the track they got to go to meet their train, he can apply brakes, and all from that tower over there. And so they run this. This is, according to BNSF, this is one of their busiest yards in the United States right here. They will take apart and put together more trains than almost any other BNSF yard in the country. And they are constantly busy here. And I think I'm out of my bowl here. I am down to the ashes. I'm not even sure whether you can hear me. I kind of propped that away so the door seal can hold it, and so you can kind of see a little bit of the background over there. That's all these guys do, is walk back and forth, count the cars. If it's one car, they'll just stand there and wait for it to get to them. If it's 5 or 6 cars, they'll run back, get it. And then, of course, they're always in constant communication with the engineer on the motor. Every now and then they'll have a car that won't come loose or something, so they'll release it, call the guy on the motor, and then he'll stop and jerk it in reverse to kind of pop it apart, and then push it on down the hill. And then once they get them on down the hill on the other side of the yard, and that's, if you can hear that screeching, that's the brakes. Those are friction brakes on the tracks that they applied. And so, yeah, this pipe is gone. So I'll give it a few minutes here, make sure my crew's not here, and I'll load up another one. Just keep going. While we were out at the tracks today, had about almost a 2-hour wait there. I had 2 bowls out there. So I'm getting piped up today. Yeah, it is gone. So anyway, I'm just waiting on my crew. I'm on what we call a dog catch crew. When you got several trains that they're engineers, the crew run out of hours, they leave them. They may be an hour or two, up to about 3 hours out of town. And then when you run a dog catch crew, it's like you're catching dogs. You run a crew out, they pick up a train, bring it in. Take them out, pick up another train, bring it in. So I thought that lady was getting ready to hit the front end of my van here. So anyway, that's what we've been doing. Sorry, I'm trying to lean over. I got to keep that phone propped in the door seal just right. And I'm afraid if I get too far away, you won't be able to hear me anymore. So, but I smoke in public all the time, so it's not a big stretch for me. I'm either driving, I'm out at the park, you know, walking in the park, whatever. Sit on the front porch, and we got a porch swing out there, neighbors going by. So anyway, that's what I'm doing today. Hopefully my crew gets here before long and I can keep driving. The nice thing about a dog catch crew, you're assigned to that crew for a certain amount of time. Typically it's anywhere between 8 and 12 hours. So I'm with this crew for 12 hours, which means I get paid for a full 12 hours today, plus whatever mileage I drive, which on a dog catch crew, you may drive a lot of miles, you may not, just depends on how far those trains are. If you're not on a dog catch crew, you come to the yard, you take your crew somewhere, and you come back, you call dispatch, and then you're not getting paid while you're waiting on another call to come in. You may wait 5 minutes, you may wait 2 hours. So dog catch crews can they can help you make some money when you're you've had maybe a short week, or if you got a full week and then end up with a couple of dog catches. There you go. That's what we need. So anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thanks for hanging out. I got a peek way down here. You guys still in there? I think I see you. So they've got 32 more humps to do on this train. That does not mean 32 cars. That means 32 separations. So they may have, out of that 32, they could have another 100 cars that they've got to pull and separate. So anyway, I'm gonna take off. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Hey, thanks Band of Briars for running the contest. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe to them. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.